Okay, well, welcome to our Monday team meeting, everybody. This is going to be every Monday. And I know people are still in the summer rhythm. School's going to be getting up. I want everybody to get on these calls if they can. I'm going to try to record them for later watching. But we wanted to talk a little about leadership and what it looks like to be a leader. The 10 top traits of great leaders is honesty, communication, ability to delegate, confidence, commitment, a positive attitude, intuition, and creativity. And I'm just going to touch on a little bit because I want to keep this meeting really short every Monday, 15, 20 minutes tops. So honesty goes without saying, always be honest with employees or team members. Let them know if you're having, kind of an okay day, but let them see how you're going to adjust and deal with that. Communication. A true leader must be able to express their vision to others. That, Trisha's on here today. You are so good at communicating what your vision is going to be. With Juice Plus, we want to help add value to people. It's not about us. And when they see that, they're pretty turned on. That's a great communication. Ability to delegate. In our business, we teach to teach. And the sooner we can grasp that, the better. To get to National Marketing Director, we need 5 strong sales coordinator legs. So I like to train all of those sales coordinator legs how to teach their downline. Am I still going to touch and communicate with them? Of course. But we want to equip our leaders to do what we do. So we teach to teach. Confidence. Okay, this is huge. This goes with being the best version of yourself that you can be and just showing up, even if no one else does. Know that you have value to add to others and find those who want to learn and grow. I mean, you can't say the wrong thing to the wrong person. Okay, wait, let me get that. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. So a lot of people just aren't ready, and you just have to say next in your mind and keep the confidence high. The commitment. I made the decision early on in this business. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It is, I love the culture. I love the product and the people. If I go through a dry spell, I'll work on myself as a leader. So there's always opportunity to work on yourself or work on others. You can get discouraged for a day, but then call your upline or a sideline buddy who encourages you and adjust your attitude and press on. And as Winston Churchill said, never, never, never give up. So a positive attitude is huge. What does your self-talk look like? Are you encouraging others, or do you complain? Because that's who you're going to attract, or complaining people. So you want to set the attitude of the culture you want to collect and connect with. Do you try to see the glass as half full, no matter if it's almost empty? Here are 2 resources I like to share. Is 1,000 Gifts by Ann Voskamp. Everything. If you look at everything and collect them as a gift, you can just your whole perspective will change. And then JP Rep's Positive Mindset Facebook group. That's helping a lot of people. And people are saying, here's where I am today. And other people are weighing in to just add value and help turn a situation around. It's really not what's going on. It's how you perceive it going on and how you can address it with a positive attitude. So intuition. Do you act on your intuition? Or do you let fear get in the way? As you're talking to somebody, are you listening to where the conversation's going? I always pray without ceasing. That's my go-to. And I ask the Lord to show me where to steer the conversation, how to, and I pray for open hearts. So I don't want to throw up on anybody or overwhelm anybody. It's like a tennis match. You put something out there and see what comes back. Whatever comes back, you deal with, you adjust. They might not be ready, so you back off. And you continue to go like that. You receive what's coming over and you deal with it. And if they're not ready, say, this might not be the time for you. When you're ready to hear more, I would love to add more to your life, or maybe even add a video. And when they see you're backing off, they might come on strong again. So really use your intuition a lot. And the last is creativity. Do you think outside the box and create a fun environment for your team and your customers? This is hard for some of us to do, but with our amazing company, we share ideas. Be looking for those opportunities to build relationships and make it fun. For team, having fellowship, having potlucks, having a lunch meeting, making it fun, having a tug of war, with one group against the other. Just think outside the box. But we have so many great sideline buddies in this business that we don't have to be the one creating all the momentum. We can ask somebody, okay, I'm out of ideas. Where do I go with this? Well, I can steer you to some of my best friends who are just incredibly creative. So leaders attract other leaders. You want to listen. You want to have a desire to add value. And you always want to be pursuing relationships. Our company is excellent at leadership building. This is one of the reasons I love the Juice Plus business. If you desire to grow as a leader, there's no better place than our company. So really quickly, I want to talk about this week. Today's Momentum Monday. And a while back, Stacy Joy Whitmer, she's Stacy Whitmer, but I think on Facebook she's Stacy Joy. She created a Design Your Life video series or a sheet that I can get to everybody easily. But Momentum Monday, what do? We get events on the calendar. We even tea with a friend. Since we're shredding, I'm going to not say coffee, it's tea. Even if tea with a friend is an event, anything can be an event as long as you're a face-to-face relationship. Or even, texting is fine too. Work on your memory jogger. What's that? It's all the names of people you would either love to have in this business or on your team, or all the people that need Juice Plus. So that is an active document, if you will, that just you keep adding people to. You can do cold calls, or you can, if it's in your phone list, if it's on your Facebook group or a friend's Facebook group, add them. Everybody is addable. And part of what I posted on the Future 100 Club, there's more training on that. Get a list of 2 by 2 by 2 for the week. 2 customers to check in with every day, 2 team members to check in with, and 2 prospective team members. Again, if you have this as your goal, if you don't have a goal to set, you're not going to get it. But I would have the 2 by 2 by 2. That's really how I work my business. I try to connect with 2 of those every week. This week, the Shred 10 has started, and it's in full swing. Are all of you on a group if you want to be? Some of you I know are not doing it, and that's fine. That's the beauty of this business. We can really pick where we want to be in this company. If we want to be with the Healthy Living Revolution, if we want to do Shred 10, if we want to do something else, we have the flexibility to do that. But I just want everybody to be in a group who wants to be in a group. So the Shred 10s this week, I'm continuing to invite people. You can always have people go through the Shred. It doesn't matter what time of month it is. There's a wonderful texting, everyday texting. Let me know if you don't have it. It is on the healthylivingrevolution.com. So you can go to that and pick it up anytime. But I text my customers every day and just see how they're doing. I'll share videos with them or encouragement, and we have back-to-back conversation. And they said that's the biggest gift, is that accountability. Plus the Facebook group is really huge too. I print cookbooks, and from the Healthy Living Revolution cookbooks. If somebody has gone through a Shred one time, the next time they do it, I give them a free cookbook. With my printer, it's $20. I go to DuraQuick Print in Tallahassee. Continue to invite. Listen to last Monday's Wendy Campbell's call. It's on for a whole week. Get ready for tonight's call. It's Julie Herbst. It's going to be amazing. And then the rest of the week goes like this. There's Team Building Tuesday. You think of things, again, creative things to do with your team. Wrap Up Wednesday. And I think, Tricia, y'all are doing a lunch then. You follow up with some customers. Hey, I sent you a video. Just wanted to follow up with you, see if you're ready to get going. If you need more conversation ideas of how to lead a conversation, we can work on that. Voxer is one of my favorite tools, and I have different Voxer chats going. So Wrap Up Wednesday, Thank You Thursday. I call customers and say, just want to tell you thank you for letting me join you on this health journey. You could have picked anybody, and they're sometimes blown away by that. So find a reason to thank people. Follow Up Friday. Friday's a good time to wrap it up for the week. And then Weekend Warriors. What are you doing on the weekends? Everybody's doing a little something, but there's always people around us that need help. So if we can get over ourselves and see how much value we can add to others, that's great. All right, so now I'm going to open it up for any questions. Any questions you have?
I have a question.
Yes.
Will you tell everybody where to find the memory jogger in the virtual office? Is it under resources, or is it on missiondrivenmodel.info?
Honestly, I don't use a memory jogger per se. I have a piece of paper and I start writing names down. So, I mean, if you want something that says memory jogger at the top, you can, but the best way is get your phone and put it in notes, or get a piece of paper, stick it in your pocket, stick it in a folder, and just keep adding. I guess because this is where I work. This is my business right here. Everything I do is on my phone. So I just get on the computer to see everybody on Zoom calls. But I mean, this is where we work. So I would do it in notes or something that makes sense to you guys.
I think it's too just
okay, what's up?
Hey Ryan, can you mute? You can hear everything.
I'm muting him right now. Okay.
Okay. I was like, unless you want all of us to hear your work conversation. But I think the point of the memory jogger is just to keep, a running list of people that you want to talk to. And then I think potential team members, like write down your dream team. Sure. I've been working on that, and I have those people that are starting to come around. And it's some of them, it's taken a little while, but I think just having that and keeping that as a goal and keep adding to it. That's one of the things that, who is that guy who wrote the Network Marketing Pro? Gazoon tight, Troy.
God, sorry.
It's okay. We can hear you now.
Eric Worre.
Eric Worre.
Yes,
Yes, thanks, Leslie. He says, the really successful people just go around making friends and talking to people, and they just keep adding the people to their list.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things that I really want to be better about. I've never really done a memory jogger or utilized that. So that's a goal that I'm putting in place for myself.
That's a great goal to start today. And I have to have, I'll put them alphabetically, and then I'll just scroll down that list. So I love having those names and thinking, okay, let me just see where I am today. Maybe once a week or twice a week, look at that list and see who you can circle back around. And I was talking to Troy earlier and said, if I would you, I use that so much because
that's huge.
Yeah, we don't want to throw up on somebody, and so I'll call somebody and go, hey Linda, okay, I was just thinking about you and your health, your cancer that you're going through right now. And I just ran across a video. If I were to share that, would you watch it? And if she's like, no, I don't have time right now, I'm like, fine, not a worry. Okay. It's okay.
Most of the time, if you do the if I would you, people usually will say yes.
They will usually say yes. But if you say, no, not right now, it's like, no worries. Okay. I'm going to the store. What can I get you? You change the conversation, but they know that you're for them and not for selling them. So that's really, really huge. All right. If you have a question, unmute yourself. I just muted it for the back.
Troy and Ryan, I just sent you guys a screenshot. I really liked the, I think Brenda posted it just today in Team Extreme, the verbiage, the 3 simple things to say to get conversations going when someone is telling you their health challenges. Number 1, I'm so very sorry. What have you tried for that? 2, has it helped? I just like that. That's simple. And that is something that kind of spoke to me because that constantly comes up in conversation when you're talking to people. And I'm a lot of times like, how do I kind of introduce a possible solution for them without throwing up Juice Plus? So I really like this.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Any other questions or comments? And you Troy and Ryan, y'all are new in the business. My thing, I mean, again, Winston Churchill, never give up. You're at a learning curve right now. I would say if you can get one amazing tool, it's Eric Worre's GoPro, and he has the book on tape, I guess. Do you still call it that? It's on CD or maybe MP3. It's a fantastic resource, but he just tells how to have conversations, how to ask. I learned that if I would you from him. And then setting the appointment. Okay, so you can watch it. When do you think you can watch it by? Because fortune's the follow-up. And you want to say, well, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so if I call you at 3 o'clock tomorrow, would you have listened to it? Yes, they just set an appointment with you. So that's huge. Anyway, that's a
Yeah,
great.
and Wendy Campbell actually summarized the entire book
Oh,
and
really?
has it on an audio, and I will find it. Somebody
Thank
posted
you.
it on the Juice Plus Reps page, so I'll search there and find it. Troy, I think I sent it to you. Ryan, I don't think I sent it to you, but she summarizes it in about 30 minutes. It's I think there's probably about 6 recordings that are about 5 minutes each.
Put it on Future 100 Club.
Oh, okay, I will. Yeah, and it's really good because I read about half of that book, or a little over half of it, and she does a really good job summarizing it and applying it to our business model.
I like it.
So that's a really good one if you can listen, and if you can take notes. I mean, if not, just listen to it while you're driving. I know Troy and Ryan both have a little bit of a commute every day, so that would be a good one to just put on your way to work or way home.
That's great. Now, real quick, I just want to hear some successes or something that you've been encouraged about this past week or weekend.
Well, my brother.
First of all, I don't have my video on because I went rollerblading and I'm a hot, sweaty mess. I'm not quite decent right now.
But do you see me, Leslie? I just went for a run at the lake and it's humid.
Well, no.
Showered. Hello.
I'm really not decent. Oh my gosh. And then with this heat anyway, I was late. I'm sorry. My normal hour trail, I couldn't get it in an hour. So for me, what Becky was saying about the 2x2x2, two new contacts, 2 follow-ups, I have my dream team written down, Trisha. I call on those. And for me, putting pen to paper and the people that I know I want to call about Just Plus, the people that I know I want to introduce the business to, when I have it all written down, for me that's when magic starts to happen, and actually I force myself to make those calls. I get over the fear of the phone. I try to do one-on-one connections, coffees, have them over for a wine and wellness event. But I find that when I am consistent in writing it down and being intentional, I start closing business. Like that, we have things in our mind and people in our mind that we know we want to share with, but something about putting it down on paper, having an action plan and getting it in our calendar can make magic happen. So I have a couple new team members close to coming on board now that started from that 2x2x2, just, being intentional each day. So.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
How about you, Ryan? I mean, you're brand new, but what has been a victory this past week?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Just kind of talking to my mom about stuff. Sending her the videos. There's another guy that I know that's been going through a lot of back problems. My buddy Jim Brooks, he played soccer with me growing up, and he was like, Ryan, he's like, I'm ashamed to tell you, but for the past 5 years, I've been addicted to pain meds. He was like, I need to find an alternative. So it was just kind of a blessing, and I was like, dude, I've got the perfect thing. So he's coming over tomorrow. I've already seen, every time I talk to anybody, I send them, the Ryan.Courtney at juiceplus.com.
Mm-hmm.
I send them that. I send them a follow-up video, to watch. And then just, like if you need any literature or anything like that, contact me. I can get that to you. So he's going to come over tomorrow night. We're going to talk about stuff. I started on Friday, so I've been doing, 3 pills of the garden, the orchard, and the vineyard in the morning, and then another 3 at lunch. And I can already tell, like, I don't crash anymore.
Yeah.
Like at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm not crashing. I've got that extra energy. It's curbing my appetite a little bit.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, it's already working. So
and I want to hit on
we're doing
something I just heard you said. That's great. We share our story. This is what we do. But then the follow-up, once they've seen it, say, have I given you all that you need to get started? Let's get started. So, I don't say you want to buy some. Let's get started on this health journey.
Well, and it's for me, people who know me, my name kind of, speaks for itself. I was kind of talking to Leslie about this. It's like I wanted to get the product in my hand. I wanted to try it. I want people to see the results. Because it's hard to speak about something that you're not, I guess, 110% in fully. Right. Because, you can talk about it all you want, but until you do it and people are like, well, why are you pushing something that
Absolutely.
I can't even see if it's working on you? So people will see. And, when you flip on the back and you're reading all the nutritional stuff, it's like, look, There's no trans gram fat. There's no sugars.
Mm-hmm.
It's, no GMOs. It sells itself.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that and the science. I mean,
right.
the science is really what sets us apart from anything else out there.
Yeah. And the culture, honestly, the culture is amazing. Anybody else want to share? I want to really honor the time. So everybody's like, oh, okay, it really is 20 or so minutes. Anybody else have just a victory they want to share? Mine sometimes is with my positive mindset, because right now I'm in a season where I've shared a lot with a lot of people, and they're like, this is too much for me. I can't step into the business right now. And so I'm thinking, okay, I need to communicate that it's seamless. It's really as you do life, but we always need to be okay with where people are and love them there. And this one girl, I circle back around about a year ago, she said, I'm not in the place. And I was kind of down about it, but you just have to have in your mind, okay, next, and you just go on to the next person. And I've been loving her where she is. Well, she just signed on a couple days ago under another distributor and on my team, which, I wanted that to happen. So that was a victory. And she said, honestly, it was because you didn't treat me as a pariah, because I said no. And now she sees it's seamless. So we need to communicate well, but we also need to be okay with where they are and love people where they are. So anybody else? All right, guys, thank you for checking in. If there's something that you want one of us to train on next week, let me know. Leadership, but showing up is just so important, and staying in touch. I love seeing all of your faces. Troy, I love seeing the Troy Bennett's right there. But and I love talking to all of you and just watching you grow. That to me is so much fun. So
Becky, do you like my face?
I love your face, Ryan. Oh my gosh. Awesome. You're a rock star.
He's really good at those goofy faces.
Yeah, that's awesome. But just being vulnerable, take the leadership. I'll print out some of those notes. But just being vulnerable and showing up every day and living out loud. So y'all have a fantastic Monday, and we will see you soon.
All right.